Hey y'all, Scott Ferguson here. Things like that. Today on Walk With Me, cooking edition, camping cooking edition. We're doing sweet Italian sausage, onions and peppers, and a nice hoagie roll. We're gonna brown the sausage in a pan and use one of my cooking pots and finish them on top of the onions and peppers in the pan cooking up. It's gonna be good stuff, y'all. Stay tuned. All right, guys, prep. First thing we want to do is we want to get these sausages going. Get them in the pan. I'm going to put a little butter. There we go. And I'm going to cook 3. Probably not going to eat 3 right now, but you know, I'm going to be here all night. We're actually down the street. Camping is closed here for the season, so the KOA down the street is actually where I'm staying. So I've got this skillet, and you know, because we're supposed to be learning what's good, what's bad, what's whatever. So this skillet did not want to sit on that oven without this rack, because the handle is, you know, heavy. So I had to take this from my other grill to keep the pan, you know, sitting flat. So they make a little stand that goes over your grill, over your stove, and I think that's what I'll be getting. Again, we want to brown these guys up. And be careful when you're putting food in here, especially on these little stoves, that you don't tip it over. That happened to me the other day when I was doing dishes. I heated up some water to do dishes, and it tipped over. When I poured the water in it, it was one side heavy. So the little racks that the pans sit on, I see why they're necessary now. Okay guys, so I put up my wind shield, which greatly increases the temperature in here. Getting brown. That's what we're talking about. And flip those over. Alright, so these right here, $9. Little heat shield. Man, it is incredible. Because it's all about how can you cook your food with the least amount of fuel. That's the name of the game. So now we're going to do a little bit of, this is going to be for more than one meal. We're just going to take some of it. Tomorrow morning we're having potatoes with onions and peppers in them, diced potatoes. All right, so we're just going to dice these up. You know, food's got to look good too. I mean, you eat with your eyes, you eat with your nose. Let's cut all those guys in half. All right, so that's done. Onions and peppers are prepped. All right. I've got my silicone collapsible bowl here, working out really well. All right, you guys, stay tuned. That's what I'm talking about. All right, so it's cold today. 3 coats. And my cooking oil had solidified I've been having to heat it up by the stove here. So what I want to do is put a little, it's olive oil, cooking canola oil mix. Put a little bit on there. In here. A little salt. A little pepper. Onions and peppers. Alright, so they're going in. They're going to stew down. Like I said, these guys, they're pretty cooked. And I'm going to pour a little bit of this in there off the top. Now, we're going to put the lid on that. And just let that stew down. So let's talk about things for a minute. I had this other tongs that were for my toast. I have a toaster. I thought I'd try them with the meat. I couldn't keep hold of it. I've got these ones with little teeth on them. That was just much, much better. So the toast tongs do not work for the meat. I really do like this pantry. Very well built. Got your essentials in there. And then it's got holes in it on the top for you to tie it to a tree if you would like. But I probably won't be doing that. That's what I'm talking about, folks. So the moisture's coming out of the vegetables. It's making steam. It's finishing the cook on the meat. Yeah, buddy. All right, guys. We are almost there. And there's the handy dandy hand carved spoon. Gets down in there. Okay, so peppers and onions are done. Back into the already dirty silicone bowl. Now we've got this fire going over here. Turn it down. Stick it on there. Yeah, move it around a bit, you know. It's 22 degrees out here right now. That's why I'm not so worried about the veggies and things for us. It's getting there. We're getting there. You know, the bun was 22 degrees too. We recently got a pizza oven, and cooking at 900 degrees, I've come to realize that this bread can take some heat. Look at that. Huh? Oh, does that smell good? All right, we're gonna just go for it. And I'm cutting a V out. You pull this out, set it aside. And you probably want to take out just a little bit of this. You need a little bit of room for some of those peppers and onions. Got us a little boat there. Let's get us one of these guys. And then you take this, you push it on top. All right, guys. I got sweet Italian sausage, peppers and onions on a nice roll. You can see the steam coming off. 22 degrees, Mammoth Cave Park, day use area, over by the pond. Nice little spot. Let's give it a try. Oh, I'm telling you what. Something about sweet Italian sausage, peppers, and onions. Man, it is good stuff. All right, so we dirtied a pan, collapsible bowl, cutting board, 2 of my dishes, and the diamond coated skillet. That's basically clean already. Gotta clean these 2. Trying to use as few items as possible so there's less cleanup. But this food's gonna get cold in about 2 more minutes. Yo, Scott Ferguson, things like that. Walk with me. Cooking, camping. Sausage, peppers, and onions. Man, good stuff. Y'all, thanks for watching.